What's up guys, it is THETBALL and I am back with another video. So today we're going to be previewing the Atlanta Hawks 2018-19 NBA season with my predictions at the end as well. So before I start, if you want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when my newest video will be coming out. So the Atlanta Hawks made some big moves this offseason to help build for their future. They traded the number 3 overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, which turned out to be Luka Doncic for Trae Young, who was the number 5 overall pick, and they also received the Mavs' protected 2019 first round pick. They also selected Kevin Huerter with the 19th overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, and Omari Spellman with the 30th overall pick. They traded for Jeremy Lin in a salary dump trade, received Justin Anderson from the Sixers after getting rid of Mike Muscala, and signed Alex Len to a cheap 2-year deal. Finally, they traded Dennis Schroeder to the Thunder for Carmelo Anthony and a future first-round pick, and Melo later agreed to a buyout. With all of these moves, the Hawks are going to be a pretty different team from last year. In this video, we'll go over their projected starting lineup and rotation, how the new players fit on the team, and my record projection for the Hawks. I also did previews and predictions for some NBA teams already, so go check out the ones I already did and subscribe and stay tuned for the others, as I will be doing all 30 NBA teams. For the Hawks starting lineup, I have Trae Young, Kent Bazemore, Taurean Prince, John Collins, and Dwayne Dedmon. Off the bench, I have Jeremy Lin, Kevin Huerter, Justin Anderson, Omari Spellman, and Alex Len. There's a lot that could change with the starting lineup, as I think Jeremy Lin could start over Trae Young if the Hawks coaching staff wants to ease Young in slowly to the NBA, so he won't be going up against guys like Kyrie Irving and Russell Westbrook right away. Also, Lin could start next to Young if the Hawks end up trading Bazemore, and the two will form a 2-point guard backcourt that would give the Hawks 2 ball handlers on the floor at the same time. They can also stagger each point guard's minutes so one will at least be on the floor at all times, and I think Jeremy Lin can really help Trae Young's development. Lin could teach Young how to control the tempo of a game and how to run an NBA offense. When Young gets out of control, Jeremy could take the ball and calm things down, and this will definitely happen if Young decides to start chucking up wild shots and not letting the offense come to him. Lin will be a great starter or backup for the Hawks, as he'll provide a steady presence at point guard who can also play the 2 as well. He's a great driver that also has the ability to shoot from 3 and pass as well. He's a decent defender, and hopefully he could return back to his old form before he got injured in the first game with the Nets last season. The Hawks may also trade him mid-season if he plays well to a contender for assets, but for now, he should be a great mentor for Young. Atlanta will run an offense that should play at a very fast pace, and I expect them to be one of the leaders in threes attempted per game. Almost everyone on the team can shoot from downtown, and while they likely won't be very efficient, they're going to be putting up threes at a very high rate. The Hawks aren't going to be a good defensive team, but I don't think they'll be as bad as people think. They have solid defenders in guys like Bazemore, Lin, and Dedmon to name a few, so they shouldn't be as bad as someone like the Suns from last year. For the Hawks' new acquisitions, I already went over Jeremy Lin and I did a full breakdown on how he fits in Atlanta in a separate video, so be sure to check that out on my channel, and I'll also put a card to that vid on the top. We already talked a bit about Trae Young, and I think he'll get a big opportunity this season to run the offense either as a starting point guard or backup point guard to start the season. The Hawks are going to give him full reign of the offense at times, and he should have some ups and downs as he adjusts to playing against tougher NBA competition. Guys are bigger and longer and will pressure him harder than he was in college, and I expect to see some growing pains from him with a lot of turnovers. However, we should see at least glimpses of what he can do consistently in the future with his passing ability and vision to find the open guy in transition or in the half-court set as well. He's a great pick-and-roll passer, and he should be able to slip passes easily to find guys like Collins or Dedmon for the jam. I expect Lin and Young to play a lot together, as the Hawks will likely try to get Young used to playing off the ball at times as well. He almost always played on the ball in Oklahoma as the main scorer and passer on the team, but playing next to Jeremy Lin, he should get used to not having the ball in his hands all the time. It will take some time, but I think eventually, and as the season goes on, he'll become better at moving without the ball, which I think is something that he needs to get better at. I expect Young to have a good rookie season, and he'll put up some big numbers though with a lot of turnovers. As long as we see improvement from him as the season goes on, the Hawks should be pleased with his development, as they won't be competing for a playoff spot and are focusing on growing the young guys. Kevin Huerter is a 6'7" shooting guard that has solid athleticism and quickness, and he could really shoot the ball. He's a tremendous 3-point shooter with a great stroke, as he shot 41.7% from 3 last season, and he's a dangerous threat as a spot-up shooter. However, he struggles driving and finishing at the rim, and shooting will likely be the only real weapon he has as a rookie in scoring. But he's also a decent playmaker, as he averaged 3.4 assists per game last season, and he makes the right passes with good basketball IQ. He's a good defender with solid measurements and quickness, though it will likely take him some time to adjust to NBA competition. He should get a role off the bench with the Hawks this season, and I expect him to eventually become a solid 3-and-D player. Spellman is a great fit in today's NBA, as he has decent size with the ability to shoot the ball and guard both the 4 and 5 positions. He's a great spot-up shooter, as he shot 43.3% from 3 last season overall and 50.5% on spot-up attempts. He's also a great passer for a big man and can also handle the ball well out at the perimeter. This makes him a mismatch for many big guys, especially if Spellman is matched up against opposing fives. On defense, Spellman is a solid rim protector and also quick enough to guard out at the perimeter as well. He should be a very versatile and positive defender right out of the gate, and he should thrive in a switch-heavy defense. Justin Anderson is also a solid pickup for Atlanta, and will provide them with a backup forward who is long and has good size. He's athletic and a solid cutter, and he's working on improving his three-point shot. He could become a solid piece for the Hawks if he keeps on improving, and he should see some minutes off the bench next season. The Hawks also signed Alex Len, who is a former number 5 overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft. Len is a big body who is a solid rim protector and a pretty efficient player. He's a terrific rebounder and could provide the Hawks with a big presence in the paint that could get some easy twos on offensive rebound putbacks. However, he doesn't have great hands and isn't a very good finisher, as while his field goal percentage is high, it's mainly because most of his shots are in the paint. He also can't shoot from outside, and this has really limited his game to the restricted area. We'll see if he could develop something of a jump shot this year, and if he does, he could become a very solid all-around player for Atlanta as a backup center. Overall, the Atlanta Hawks aren't looking to win this season, so I don't expect them to sniff anything close to the playoffs. I think they'll likely trade their vets at the deadline for assets, but even with that, I think they won't be as bad as people are expecting. I am projecting them to finish with a 26-56 record, and while they will struggle a lot, they should have some nice bright spots as well. I can't wait to watch Trae Young play, and Jeremy Lin as well, since he's personally my favorite player in the NBA. So that's a wrap. Thanks guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when my newest video will be coming out. Also follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball, business, or have any video ideas you want me to do. Let me know, as I do try to get back to all you guys there. Drop a comment down below on which NBA team you want to see a video done on next, as the comments with the teams that get the most likes will likely get a video done on them first. So once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon for my next video. Peace.